Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Alright, next up we've got Shem Rock versus Abdul Karim Al-Sewady, a classic striker versus grappler matchup. Let's break it down. Shem Rock, coming in as a plus 105 underdog with a record of 12-2. Shem Rock is one of the more dangerous grapplers on the European scene right now, and the numbers tell the story immediately. 9 of his 12 wins are submissions. So if you're fighting him and the fight hits the ground, you should probably start thinking about life choices that led you to that moment. Rock is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and he's especially dangerous once he gets behind you. His ability to take the back during scrambles is one of his biggest weapons. The second someone gives him even a small opening, he's sliding around like a seatbelt, and suddenly he's wrapped around your neck. Rear naked choke is his specialty, and he's ended a lot of fights with it. Another thing about Rock is he's extremely dangerous early in fights. 9 first-round finishes means he wastes absolutely no time when the fight starts. Some fighters take a round to warm up. Shem Rock shows up already warmed up, caffeinated, and ready to start choking people. He's also been improving his striking over the last few years, training at Next Generation MMA, the same gym as Paddy Pimblett. That means he's been working on using his boxing to set up the grappling, rather than just shooting takedowns from across the cage. But there are definitely some concerns with his game. First, if he can't get the fight to the mat, things get tricky. When he fought more disciplined strikers who could keep the fight standing, he struggled to consistently win exchanges. His wrestling entries can also be a little predictable at times. When opponents have strong takedown defense, he's sometimes forced into clinch battles or scrambles just to get the fight where he wants it. Still, if Rock gets a hold of your neck, the fight can end extremely fast. Abdul Karim, pride of Palestine, Al-Sewady, coming in as a minus 125 favorite with a record of 15-4. Al-Sewady is a very different type of fighter. Where Rock wants chaos and scrambles on the ground, Al-Sewady prefers to keep things standing and break opponents down with pressure striking. He trains out of Fortis MMA, which has become one of the most disciplined camps in the sport. Fighters from that gym usually show up with strong game plans, solid conditioning, and a very structured approach to fights. Al-Sewady is no different. His striking revolves around pressure and volume. He throws over 4 significant strikes per minute, constantly pushing forward and forcing opponents to deal with his pace. One of his best weapons is his kicking game. His low kicks are extremely accurate, nearly 80% accuracy, which is the kind of stat that makes your legs hurt just reading it. If he's able to get into rhythm, those leg kicks can completely slow opponents down and make it very difficult for them to move or shoot takedowns. He's also solid when fights hit the ground offensively. If he ends up on top, he's very accurate with ground and pound and does a good job maintaining control while landing strikes. But there are definitely some weaknesses here too. The biggest red flag is his takedown defense. Statistically, it's sitting around 20% in UFC level competition, which is not great when you're about to fight a guy whose entire career revolves around submissions. That's basically the MMA equivalent of bringing a screen door to a hurricane. There's also the issue of durability. All 4 of his career losses have come by knockout, which suggests he can be vulnerable when opponents land clean power shots. And on top of that, he's had a few canceled fights and layoffs recently, which sometimes leads to timing issues when fighters get back into the cage. Still, when Al-Sewady can control the range and keep fights standing, he's a very dangerous pressure striker. So, who wins? If Al-Sewady wins this fight, it probably means he keeps things standing. His pressure striking, leg kicks, and pace could slowly wear Rock down over the course of the fight if he can stop the takedowns. But if Rock wins, the path is pretty obvious. Get the fight to the mat. Because once Rock gets into a scramble or finds the back position, things can end extremely quickly. This matchup really comes down to whether Al-Sewady can keep the fight standing long enough to let his striking take over, or if Rock turns it into a grappling battle where he's most dangerous. Official pick, I'm going with Shem Rock. His submission game and ability to capitalize on scrambles could be a major problem in this matchup. If he's able to close the distance and force grappling exchanges, his back-taking ability and finishing instincts give him a very clear path to ending the fight. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.